Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. My name is Stanley and with my wife Jen, we are the Crumbs in the Philippines. Hope you guys are having a great weekend out there. I know we're having a nice weekend. It's a beautiful Sunday here and we're going to go out and take a motorcycle ride down to the Taal Lake. So we're going to pass by quite a few places where they sell honey. The Balete region is the honey capital of Batangas and therefore the Philippines itself. So come join us. It's a beautiful ride down to the lake and we'll see you when we get down there. We really appreciate you guys joining us today. And we really appreciate you watching our videos. And for those of you that have subscribed, many thanks. And if you haven't subscribed and you like the content in some way, or you find it maybe a little bit useful in helping you make decisions about possibly moving to the Philippines, then please give us a big thumbs up and a like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Right now we're moving through the outskirts of Lipa. We passed the SNR that we displayed in a previous video, and we're headed out of town out towards the region of Balete, which is right on the shores of Taal Lake. There's a lot of garden stores on this road where you can buy, of course, pots like the ones you see there and soil, but there are a lot of tropical plants, nurseries where you can buy trees, and you can buy a mango tree, a coconut palm if you were so inclined, whenever they're really small. And here we're getting ready to cross over the S-Lex, which is a toll road that kind of runs north-south through the island of Luzon. To the right is, you go in that direction, you can be in Manila in about an hour in a car. And if you turn left, you can be in Batangas City from here, which is the southernmost tip of the island of Luzon. It takes about 20 minutes to get down there on the S-Lex. So as you can see, there's some really beautiful countryside in this part of Batangas. These little towns that we're going to pass through are really provincial type towns. They're not heavily populated, and the forestation is dense. I mean, the colors are vibrant and beautiful, and there's some really thick jungle out there. We'll stop at a couple of places and take some nice video where you can actually see what it looks like down in the jungle. It's a nice little ride through here. It takes about, once you get on this highway by the SNR, it takes about 10 minutes to drive down to the lake. The Taal Lake is very famous and it's very unique. It is the only source of freshwater sardines in the world. The scientists said that at one point the Taal Lake was saltwater when it formed, and whenever it became enclosed, it had sardines in the lake, and that over time they just adapted as the water became less and less salty, I guess would be the best way to say it in non-scientific terms. And now it's the only place where you can get salt or freshwater sardines, pardon me. We're starting to come down out of the elevated area. Lipa City is at a pretty high elevation, and we come down pretty close to sea level whenever we get down to the lake. It's a really beautiful lake as well, and quite large. Out in the middle, I hope the visibility is good today. We just had a typhoon pass by the Philippines here in the last couple of days. We got a little bit of rain from it, but we actually didn't get any of the wind or any damage that I'm aware of anywhere in the Philippines. I think the island of Guam was impacted quite a bit. But back to the Taal Lake, there's an active volcano out in the center, and on a clear day you can see it, and you can see the vapor. It looks like a cloud right above the top of the volcano all the time. It's really cool. There, we just passed by one of the honey places. There's about 15 of them along this stretch here. There's one there where I'm not going to take a picture of all of them, but trust me, there's like 15 or more of these right along this stretch of highway, and you can get some really good deals on honey. I didn't stop and see what the current prices are right now, but the last time we bought some, we bought 500 milliliters for 210 pesos. So it's half a liter for 210 pesos, which is way less than I pay in the U.S. for honey. This is an example of this is just right off of the side of the road where we're driving. We stopped and took some video here. It's a really pristine jungle type forest out there. I really hope that I'm able to catch at least a little bit of how beautiful this stuff looks. There's another honey establishment there. These places are pretty famous in Batangas. We really like the province of Batangas. It has a lot to offer. You can see that just the visual beauty can be quite stunning. You're just riding along and you can pull over almost anywhere and get these magnificent photos and video footage just about everywhere you go. Really nice. I enjoy this place quite a bit. It's a lot of fun taking pictures and video, and I wish I could do a better job of catching just what this stuff looks like. Off in the distance, there are mountains out there. I don't know if I can catch it today. It looks like the visibility is not that great, and I hope it doesn't really affect us at the lake. But whenever we get to the Taal Lake, there's a boardwalk that walks right along the edge of the lake there. And if you look across to the exact opposite side of the lake from where we'll be at, that's where we're going next Sunday, to Tagaytay, which is up in the mountains looking down on the Taal Lake from the other side of the lake. And the views from there are just very, very spectacular. Impressive. I can't wait to show you guys what that looks like up there. Today we saw some really nice color on the trees. Check this one out. It's the first time I've ever noticed that one. It was really cool. That guy stopped and took a picture of it also. We're starting to come down out of the mountains now. Just more of the visual beauty. I think that these places used to be some type of a plantation, and if I asked somebody, I bet they would tell me that it had something to do with the honey industry, where they kept bees or something like that in the past, because there really is quite the bee industry, and the honey industry is really large in this area. We wanted to take a little stop and say hello, and you can see behind us how nice it is out there. It's a beautiful day, nice and sunny, and you can see just how close you are to the nature as you're riding down this road coming out of the mountain. It's really beautiful up there. We should be getting close to the lake now, and we're going to grab some lunch at the 7-Eleven of all places, if you can believe that. This 7-Eleven down in Balete has some of the best fried chicken in central Batangas. We really like it. And every time we drive down to the lake, we go in there and eat lunch. It's very cheap. I'll try to show you the prices. If I can't get a good picture of, or they don't have them posted on the showcase, I'll put a slide up that shows what we paid for our lunch down here today. Anyway, we really appreciate you guys joining us as always, and we'll finish out this video with a couple of songs. That way it's not too much music. But just please enjoy the scenery, and you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay relaxed, stay happy, and above all, stay healthy. And we'll see you at the next video. As always, thanks for joining us.